As you know, the minerals market is extremely volatile. And with every dip, spike, and peak, your mineral rights are affected. As you hear me say all the time, the value of your minerals is tied to two things: volume and price. And with market fluctuations, we're talking about price. So your monthly royalty checks equal the volume of hydrocarbons produced from your wells multiplied by the price of oil and or natural gas. So if the price of oil goes down, the amount of your check goes down. So they're directly related. And it doesn't matter whether you're a mineral owner with a 5-acre tract, a massive public company, or a major like Exxon. Oil and gas is one of the most volatile asset classes that there is. You could do everything right, own minerals with the best rock in the country, or if you're an operator, drill the best wells. But if a Saudi prince or Vladimir Putin does something a world away, the value of those reserves could be cut in half. And this is one of the #1 reasons that we see folks electing to sell, is that they want to get rid of this volatility. So you have to look at your personal balance sheet and make sure that the assets that you own fit your risk profile. Now, this volatility can cut both ways, right? So if you're receiving $10,000 a month in royalty income and the price of oil goes up 30%, you're going to benefit from that increase in price. But on the other hand, if the price of oil goes down by 30%, your $10,000 check will very quickly turn into $7,000. So if your exposure is higher than you want it to be, then you need to look at opportunities to diversify, and selling all or a portion of your minerals can help you do that. And there's nothing wrong with holding minerals forever if you want that volatility in your portfolio. But remember, if you hold forever, you're gonna ride that roller coaster. So if you're gonna sell and take the lump sum, you also need to think about where you're gonna put that capital. And I'll give you a great example. I actually just sold a portion of my mineral holdings and bought a piece of real estate. So this was an asset that we owned for several years, and it was a great asset. We had over 100 wells that were drilled on this property, and the property was producing great cash flows, but we were getting to the point in the development timeline where all the wells had been drilled, and I knew that the production was about to start to decline. But I also knew that the asset was still attractive enough to buyers that I could get several years at my current level of revenue. I'm in the industry, and I realized that it was time for me to diversify. So we sold those minerals, and we did what's called a 1031 exchange. And we were able to roll that capital into a piece of real estate and defer all capital gains. And real estate is only one way that you can diversify your mineral holdings, but you should consider meeting with your financial advisor to come up with a plan that works for you. And if you own minerals and you want to get off the volatility roller coaster and take the lump sum, I would encourage you to click the link below and get in touch.